You have just clicked on a list of some of the most dangerous killers in Chicago, with allegedly having over 50 bodies between only 6 people. With the first one coming out of the 051 Young Money set, Yarmel Williams, aka 051 Melly, was allegedly responsible for over 11 murders. Melly originally grew up in a Cullerman building, which back in the day was a hotspot for the BDs. But after the building was tore down in 2003, Melly and his family would move to 59th and Cullerman. Then he would attend a nearby high school where he would get cool with 051 Young Money members, and he came especially close to Zico. But it was on February 2nd, 2012, where Melly would allegedly catch his first body. Shaq 600 was returning home from a party when he was shot from behind while taking a pee outside. 051 Melly also allegedly killed OTF Nudu from Face World, OTF Chino from THF 48, TY from GGE, Trayvon from THF 46, Raheem from THF 46, plus Baby D from Central City Gangsters, Lloyd from Quiet Money / Pocket Town, Can't Get Right from STL EBT. But 051 Melly died at a party that he attended around 2:45 a.m. And while he was in the party, he was shot multiple times. He was pronounced dead at the hospital later on. Plus, I have a whole story on my page about 051 Melly, so make sure you go check that out. But this next person was the leader of a whole gang operation. Romeo Blackman, aka O-Dog from the Goonie Boss set, was the leader of a street gang named Goonie Boss, and was also the blood brother of Lil Jojo from the Brick Squad set. Around 2014, cops in Englewood District were concerned that O-Dog and his brother had targets on their backs. Police were hearing that rival gangs blamed the brothers for shootings on the south side.
Today, this gang leader and other defendants are in law enforcement custody. According to the charges, Goonie members and their associates murdered and assaulted rivals, stole guns to arm themselves, violently prevented witnesses from cooperating with law enforcement. And on top of that, these members frequently posted comments, photographs, and videos on social media, openly proclaiming membership in this brutal gang and boasting about their violent acts.
And the gangs wanted payback, so the brothers were encouraged to get on a Greyhound bus and relocate to Minnesota, around with some relatives. And this is the crazy part: when the brothers relocated, the violence dropped off around 72nd Place and Laughlin Street. And when they returned to the neighborhood, the violence soared, according to the police. O-Dog became top 10 on police list of people suspected of violence in Englewood. And around October of 2018, the feds charged him and 4 other members of the Goonie Boss gang with racketeering and murder. The feds say they was involved in over 7 killings between 2014 and 2016, which was Goldie from Streeter, G-Ball from D-Town, D-Money from 049 Hit Squad, Smiley from SMB, Zoe from E-Town, Big John from E-Town, Duke from Young World, and Crystal, who was innocent. But O-Dog was facing other charges too, which were from another federal case, alleging that him and 2 other men smashed a stolen Jeep Wrangler into the South Post gun store in Streeter, about 100 miles west of Chicago, in June 2016. They stole a total of 18 handguns along with a rifle and a shotgun. 6 of the guns that were stolen were recovered, but none of it was linked to the violent crimes. But you wouldn't believe this. After the heist, the men allegedly went home in Streeter, where one of O-Dog's co-defendants lived, and they posted with the guns in a video that was posted on Facebook. A few days later, according to the court filing by prosecutors, one of the guys that was in the robbery was found shot to death in the Englewood section of Chicago. But this next top assassin on our list is from the NLMB set. Christopher Jackson, aka Mad Max from the NLMB set. He was a Black Stone, and he was an active shooter and killer in his hood. The crazy thing about Mad Max is, on his deathbed, days before he would die, he would tell police who shot him, and by the ops he was marked and called snitches. But G Herbo always gives him high respect because he shouts him out in a lot of his songs. He was allegedly responsible for the killings of 9 people, which was Bud from Lakeside, Lolo from Lakeside, Jordan from Black Mob, Eric from Black Mob, Dio from Black Mob, Shooter Shells from Black Mob, Pasto from Lakeside, which was an assisted body, KTS Vaughn from Lakeside, and this was also an assisted body. But it would be August 3rd, 2018, just shortly after 3 p.m. Mad Max was leaving an apartment building on the corner of 66th Street and Kingston. Then someone would walk up on him and shoot him multiple times, and then he would be taken to the hospital where he would stay alive for a whole month. And on September 3rd, 2018, he would pass away from his injuries. But the crazy thing is that Mad Max would tell investigators who shot him, which was Hal Rell from Lakeside. They initially arrested him on attempted murder, but upgraded it to murder when Mad Max had died.
Since then, we've gotten all those results back.
Yes, sir.
Also, since then, little Chris has died on September 3rd. So now this has become a homicide investigation. So, Detective Carlson here's going to read you your Miranda rights.
For the gun or who?
For a homicide, you said?
Yeah, this is now a homicide investigation.
The next guy on our list is a guy from the STL set. Lil B is a black disciple from a predominantly gangster disciple set, STL EBT. This guy was a well-loved member and he allegedly put in a lot of work for STL. He is allegedly responsible for the murders of Ray from the TY&B set, J Money from O Block, Levon from RMG, Platoon from O Block, Jizzle from Squirt Town, which was an assist, Johnny from Chris World, Sharoy from O Block, which was an assist too, and Lil Rob from Lamron. But on March 29th, 2014, Lil B would be shot and killed by police as they interrupted a drug deal that was taking place in the neighborhood. Then Lil B took the police on a foot chase, but the police say they noticed him clutching on an object in his waistband. They chased him through gangways and all the way through 67th and Rose, and that is when they said he pulled a gun on him. But most people didn't believe this side of the story because they said he was jumping over a fence when they shot him. Lil B was a well-loved member and protests came after his death. This next person on our list is from the 800 set, and he was a part of a whole armory truck robbery gone wrong and ended up backdooring 2 of his homies after the robbery. Deandre Jenkins, aka Lil Fats from 800, is a part of a Maniac Cobra set, Renegade Mickey Cobras. He is allegedly responsible for the murders of 8 people, which was Antonio from 051 Montana, Booby from Gyro City, LaShonda Harts, who was an innocent person in the robbery, Doway from Face World 079, Spook from Face World 079, Curio from MTG 039, Casey from TY&B, and Bando Head from Face World 069. Antoine Montgomery and Deandre Jenkins, aka Lil Fats, were charged with first-degree murder for the shooting death of the armored truck guard, which was LaShonda Harts. Plus, they also was charged with a double murder because after they committed the robbery, they backdoored and killed their homies that they committed the robbery with. And I have a whole crazy story on my page about this called the Hit List of 800, so make sure you go check that out. And this next and last person on our list was from the Brick Squad set, and he was one of the most disrespectful gang members. He was known to be close to Lil Jojo, but right now Killer Keem is currently locked up. He was allegedly responsible for the murders of 4 people, which 2 of them was from Dipset, 1 of them was from Dog Pound, and another one was from Tay-Town. This guy was always known to make the most disrespectful tweets, and his rival gang members hated him. That marks 50 murders just between 6 people. My prayers and condolences go out to the families that lost their loved ones in this war in Chicago. Make sure y'all stay safe out there, man. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed, stay well. Yeah, I'm out.